10 lakh rupees. That's the magic number when it comes to health insurance in India. It's the cover that most people, salaried professionals, young couples, even mid-career folks seem to gravitate towards. But the real question is, why? Why not 5 lakh rupees? Why not 20 lakh rupees? Why is 10 lakh rupees the sweet spot? Let's unpack this in today's video. Hi folks, I'm Shashank from Ditto Insurance, and today we're taking a deeper look at the psychology, economics and practical realities behind India's love affair with 10 lakh rupees health cover. And if you're wondering what cover you actually need, just book a free call with Ditto. We'll break it down for you based on your city, family and health history. The link, it's in the description. Alright, let's go back to this 10 lakh rupees obsession. The first reason is mental benchmarking. Okay, so this is important. So listen, 5 lakh rupees was the standard cover a decade ago. But as medical inflation hit and people heard stories of hospital bills crossing 7 to 8 lakh rupees, the next logical upgrade became 10 lakh rupees. So you see, it's a final round number. It sounds big enough to handle most medical emergencies. It feels like a safe bet without feeling overkill. And in reality, for many tier 2 and tier 3 cities, 10 lakh rupees is still sufficient to cover even complex surgeries. But here's a twist. In metro cities like Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore, a 10 lakh health cover can get exhausted shockingly fast. I'll tell you how. A single organ transplant, 20 to 35 lakh rupees. Cancer treatment, 15 to 25 lakh rupees across cycles. ICU stays, robotic surgeries, imported drugs. You see, all of these can blow past 10 lakh rupees. So while 10 lakh rupees sounds enough and big, it may or may not match actual medical realities, depending on where you live. Now, let's talk about affordability. For a 30-year-old buying health insurance, here's what a 10 lakh rupee cover costs per year with key add-ons included. Aditya Birla Active 1 Max comes in at around 9,300 rupees, Care Supreme at 11,500 rupees, Medicare Premier by Tata at 14,000 rupees, and HDFC Ergo Optima Secure with unlimited restoration at 16,800. Do you see the pattern? You're paying anywhere between 9,000 to 17,000 rupees a year for solid multi-tier plans. 10 lakh rupee cover hits a sweet spot between affordability and comfort. But a 20 lakh cover, jump that up by 25 to 40%. 50 lakh, double or triple it. And for many, that premium jump doesn't feel worth it, even despite it offering an extra cover. There's also the employer insurance effect. Now, listen to this. A lot of salaried folks already have a 2 to 5 lakh rupee health cover. Now, so when they buy a personal plan, they think of it as a top-up or a backup rather than their only cover. In that mindset, 10 lakh rupees feels like a reasonable buffer. But here's something most people forget. A 10 lakh policy with restoration benefits like HDFC Ergo Optima Secure's unlimited restore technically gives you multiple 10 lakh pools if you're hospitalized multiple times a year. Okay? So the real usable cover can be 20 to 30 lakhs in that sense. Of course, it won't stack up for a single big claim, but for multiple unrelated hospitalizations, it's quite valuable. Also, a 10 lakh policy is more likely to get approved quickly during underwriting, especially for people with mild pre-existing conditions. Once you start asking for 50 lakh rupees, 75 lakh rupees, or even 1 crore covers, insurers might scrutinize your medicals harder or charge loading. But let's also be honest. Many people choose 10 lakh rupee because that's what they see others choosing. It's become like the default setting. It's the default recommendation in blogs, ads, and even influencer posts. No one wants to be underinsured. No one wants to overpay. So 10 lakh rupees feels safe. But here's another reality check. There's no magic number. If you live in a metro, have a family history of major illnesses, or simply want to be future-proof, 10 lakh rupee may not be enough. If you're in a smaller city, have corporate cover and are relatively young and healthy, 10 lakh rupees might be perfectly fine. That's why at Ditto, we always recommend running the numbers backward from your risk, your city, your hospital preference, your family medical history, your budget. And if you don't want to guess, book a free call with our advisors. We'll literally map this out for you. What hospitals charge in your city, what insurance you already have, and what you actually need to fill the gap. The link's in the description. So finally folks, is 10 lakh rupees enough? For some, yes. For others, no. But it's definitely the psychological comfort zone. Big enough to feel safe, small enough to feel affordable. Just don't blindly follow the herd. Your health, your needs, your plan. Thanks for watching folks. Stay smart and stay insured, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy insurance hunting.